Hello everybody, it's Paul. It's the 30th of May 2025. It's 10 months and 2 days since I had my stroke, and I'm at home after having 2 months in hospital. I've been home now for 8 months and it's been challenging. I'm now getting around a little bit better with my walking stick, but it's still a big effort. I'm still using a hospital bed downstairs. I have now got a second banister fitted on my staircase, and I've managed to climb the stairs on one occasion, but unfortunately it's slightly buggered up the hip on the good leg with not lowering down as gently as I could do coming down the stairs. So I've got to take that steady and find a better technique. The caravan in Lincolnshire is all sorted now. The gas is finally working, and the heating, the hob, the cooker. So I'm hoping to get down there with some support from some friends who'll be visiting, staying, or sometimes taking me down. So that's going to be good, and my carer is going to visit from time to time just to give me a hand down there, change bedding and things that I find a bit awkward whilst balancing on one leg and trying to do things with one arm. I feel a bit like a pirate. I just need a big parrot sat on my shoulder. So that's going well. And on the subject of getting down to the van, I'm hoping now that the mobility car should be here within 4 or 5 weeks. It's currently in Truro, so the mobility dealership in Rotherham's having to send somebody down to Truro to collect it, and then once it gets back up here to Rotherham, it's then going to have the adaptations company come out from Manchester to collect the car and then take it back to Manchester, whereupon it'll have a hand control fitted so it can be driven with one hand. A seatbelt buckle lifted so I can reach over with my right arm to put the seatbelt in on my left hand side. It's having a remote control fitted so the hatch at the back can lift right up and the scooter and wheelchair can fit in, or the second scooter if my friend's gonna come with me. That's a small scooter, I'll be able to put that in by hand first, or even through the side doors. So it's a 7-seater people carrier that I'll be receiving, and the back 2 seats have been taken out to enable a hoist to be fitted to lift my big granny scooter up and put it in. So lots of plans are being made for trips out, planning on trips to York and Harrogate and different places around Yorkshire. It's an electric vehicle, so the electric charging point's been fitted outside, that's there, and I've had it disabled so I can turn it on and off when I want to use it to stop strangers coming on the driveway and using it willy-nilly. So it's all controlled from my app, and the CCTV cameras are looking over it as well. So the car's going to give me a new lease of life and enable me to get out. I've been trying to get out from time to time on the mobility scooter, but it really knackers me, and normally if I go out on the scooter I have to have a couple of rest days afterwards, and so it really does beat me up and take it out of me. Last week I had 6 hours in Rother Valley. I popped down there to use my radio equipment and socialise with some friends. And then from there I went up to Crystal Peaks to the butcher's to get some meat for the freezers. And it took me 2 days to recover. I found my limit and I exceeded it. So although I'm getting around more, it's still taking it out of me. And I'm still having to find my limits, to find out what I can do and what I can't do. On a bad day, I can't get off the bed. On a good day, such as this morning, I can do a few jobs, but I've just noticed my voice is getting a bit weak and croaky, so that's telling me it's time for a couple of hours bed rest. But this morning I've been cooking. I've just cooked some vegetable and mince, shepherd's pie style meals, and then some diced chicken breasts with onions and mushrooms and cream, and again top that off with a little bit of mashed potato. Put those into single portions, small portions, and they're in the freezer. So if I have an off day, I can have one of those meals, or I can even take them then to the caravan to save me cooking. If I have an off day while I'm down there, I can just pull a meal out and pop it in the microwave. Plus it saves the gas. Gas bottles are not cheap. You're looking at nearly 100 quid now, 90 quid for a gas bottle. So before we've managed to get 2 or 3 years from a gas bottle. But if I'm going to be going down there quite a lot, I don't expect to get quite as much. Plus this new caravan's also got gas central heating. So it's always an option to put that on. I've still got electric radiators down there, but I can use the gas if need be. And I'm going to get myself a little electric blanket, or a couple of those, one to put in my reclining chair down there and one for the bed as well. So there are plans afoot to make little changes down at the caravan. And I've got one of those electric blankets on my bed, and it's wonderful. Last winter I had a couple of months when the heating had broken down, and I was using an oil-filled radiator to heat the room up, but the best heat was from a electric blanket. I'm sorry if you can hear noise in the background, it's the washing machine. I've just had the washing machine on and the dishwasher, so while I'm having a reasonable day, I'm trying to get all my jobs done. Although the lady who comes in to see me every day is brilliant, I like to try and do some things. So that's where I am at the moment. I'm getting around a little bit better, still with great difficulty. On a bad day I'm bedridden, on a good day I can do something for 2 or 3 hours, but then it's got to be a rest time. And if I'm an idiot and keep busy all day long, then I suffer for a few days afterwards. The nurse has just done a home visit this morning, Nurse Dracula. She's took an armful of blood and checked my blood pressure. My blood pressure 123 on one, 118 on the other, so 118, average of 120 over 80, so my blood pressure's good. And she's took a sample of blood to test the liver function, kidney function, and the 3-month diabetic measurement that's been taken as well. So that's where I am at the moment. I'll do another update at some point, but just to let my friends and the family who matter know that everything's going well. Love you lots, speak to you all soon, take care.